In this video, I'll be talking about one-way slab and two-way slab and their attributes. So it is a popular question in interview and in school where they will ask us the difference between a one-way slab and a two-way slab. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you the difference and the attribute of a one-way slab and a two-way slab. So when they say a slab is a one-way, how do we know a slab is a one-way? A slab is going to be a one-way if the longer span of the slab divided by the shorter span give you a value greater than 2. Now, if you do that, the longer span divided by the shorter span, and you get a value equals to 2 or less than 2, then you have a two-way slab. So just like this example you have here, like the first panel, if you do 6 divided by 4, you're going to have 1.5, so it is less than 2, that's a two-way slab. The other one, 6 divided by 2, you are going to get 3, which is greater than 2, which means it is going to be designed as a one-way slab. So when you are on site, nobody will tell you for you to know if it is one-way slab or two-way slab to go and measure a panel or a slab. Nobody will tell you that. Because there's actually a way we know it is a one-way slab or a two-way slab from the structural drawing, because the structural drawing would have tell you this is a one-way slab and this is a two-way slab by the symbol. There's a symbol on it, and the symbol is always across the major reinforcement. So if you see this sign, it's always across the major reinforcement, and that is a sign for that the panel is one-way slab. And this sign is telling you that the panel is a two-way slab. That's there is two main reinforcement on the panel. So from this drawing, you can see the one that is one-way slab and two-way slab. So, but when they say slab is a one-way slab, what does it actually mean? So when you hear that a slab is a one-way slab, they're actually telling you that the longer side, the two longer side, is the one responsible for carrying the load of the panel. That's the two longer side. But in a two-way slab, it is all the beam that is connected to the panel that is supporting the load from the panel. Like what you have here now, if this panel I'm looking at surrounded by 4 beams, if it is designed as a one-way slab, it is telling me that the two longer beam is the one supporting the load from the panel. It is not all the 4 sides. But if it is designed as a two-way slab, it is telling me that the 4 beams connecting to that panel are the ones supporting the load of the structure. So that is actually what one-way spanning and two-way spanning means. So the reinforcement for a one-way span, the major reinforcement, that is the main reinforcement, is always across the bottom part. Then you can distribute it with a distribution bar, but the bottom one is the major reinforcement. But for a two-way slab, it means you have 2 main reinforcement. That's the 2 reinforcement at the bottom. They are the 2 major reinforcement. It is distributing all of its load to all the beams around.